Senna Proctor, we're here at Knockhill, good way through the season now, and I think you'd agree your return to the championship has been pretty strong and it's gone well so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, we seem to have had a good start to coming back into the championship, and we had a couple of podiums at Croft. We've had just finishing the top six there in qualifying again, so another Q3 visit, so that's great. We just keep building momentum, and especially even for next year, we're just trying to get used to the car, get some sponsors on board, and keep building to reboot my career.
Prior to this season, you hadn't driven this car before. You've driven quite a few different modern touring cars, but after a few years out, did it take a bit of getting used to, or do you remember quite a lot from 2021? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. The last time I drove a BTCC car was 2021, so 3 years out the seat. I've driven all the formulas, but nothing really circuits, and nothing quite like a BTCC car. So we got back into it quite quickly. To be fair, we made the Fast Six or Q3 in round one or round four. My round one, round four of the championship. So we seem to get back into it quite quick, and we seem to now just keep the building momentum, and that's the whole thing now. We another Q3 visit. Hopefully pick up some more trophies tomorrow, and just keep taking strides. The car's great. There's no doubt in that. So it's just up to me to do the job now.
Obviously, the first couple of rounds for you were looking good, but Croft in particular has got to be one of your strongest weekends. Not a race win, obviously, I know you've achieved, but a couple of podiums I'm sure you were very pleased with.
Yeah, Croft from the home round as well, so that was even better. So a lot of supporters there and bits and bobs. Before that we hadn't been out the top 9, so we were in race 2 at Croft, but for the other ones we managed to stay right up there. So we're totting up some points now as well, so that's great as well. We're not really aiming for any sort of championship position, but it's nice to be up there, and we'll see where we end up by the end of the year.
Well, it's helpful now. Obviously, you're starting front of the grid today, because at Croft race 3 you were kind of down the order, weren't you? You had to fight your way through, and there's a bit of controversy as well, even after the race. Did you get any tellings off with the incident with Aidan? Because it was pretty chaotic, wasn't it?
Yeah, race 3 was definitely chaotic. Yeah, we had to put the hard tyre on for race 2 because of the regulations, because we had a podium in race 1. So we put the hard tyre on, and because I was the first person on it, that everyone was kind of getting to, it was kind of a case of I got a bit attacked, and kind of, it was one of them races where just nothing went right. We finished near the back, but it just made the fight back in race 3 even better.
For sure. You'd said, obviously, since returning that your Saturdays had been where you'd struggled. Your qualifying was where you wanted to improve. Good idea. So you must be pleased to have gotten the quick 6 today, and it makes your life slightly easier for tomorrow, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. We made the quick 6, so that was great. We seem to have been a little bit weak in the dry qualifying sessions, so that one there, the car hooked up in Q2. We just had an old tyre in Q3, so we had to it was a bit like taking a knife to a gunfight. I explained to someone, but it was one of them things. We were arguing over being 4th, 5th or 6th. I don't think we had the pace to be up in the BMWs today, but that's the track, and we'll hopefully get them tomorrow.
Best of luck for it.
Thank you very much. Cheers.